Welcome to Pop Ascension. Isn't that exciting? What a way to start a show now. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Loving it.
love it.
As
Love the
Michelle,
intro.
welcome to the show, of course, my lovely
Thank
co host.
you.
Um, Now, that's pretty good considering I am not very video editing savvy. So I
Not
it took
bad for
me a
beginners.
little while to do just that. We'll just say it took
uh,
like 3 4 weeks. We were talking about this and finally got it done.
yeah, that's
So
good.
I'm happy that we've got that because I feel like I accomplished something.
Yes,
And
and clap to you. Now we
yes,
need an
and
audience clap.
yes, yes, that would be awesome. So, in case you don't know who we are Pop Ascension Season 2, Episode 21. Have you heard the news? I don't think I have to explain the title of the episode. That's pretty
Right.
self explanatory. But if
Mhm.
you need to, the title always is part of a segment that we do some point during the
Yeah.
show, and that is basically a clue to that segment.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Yes.
So, but the opening isn't even the only thing. We could do
Uh-huh.
this now. This. Look at this. We got a ticker.
Yes.
Like,
Cool,
how
right?
exciting is this?
That's
So,
exciting.
we've got a great show. Oh my God, we have a lot to talk about.
A
A
lot.
lot. We have, of
Action.
course, animal news like we always do.
Yep.
We have celebrity birthdays like we always do.
Yes.
We also have some sports news
Yeah.
and some movie news and some TV updates and we have new music to talk about and
Yeah.
all the way out there. That must be better for you. Um, so again, new music and song check. Oh, I cannot wait. Unfortunately, we have
Ooh.
to wait till the end of the show to do song check like always. We always
Yeah.
end with song check. So
Yeah.
that is something you don't want to miss this week.
Don't
This
want
is
to
going to
miss
be an
it.
exciting show. I'm telling you. I'm just thrilled with all the good things that are happening.
Yeah.
So we're going to start it off with our headlines like we
Yeah.
always do. Our big story. And
Mm-hmm.
it should come no surprise that the decision came
No
in
surprise.
on the Johnny Depp Amanda Heard defamation case. The whole lawsuit and the countersuits and all that. It's all done.
Yeah.
So of course, neither one of them comes out looking so great. You know, not even Johnny
No.
Depp, even though he is declared the winner by the jury, unanimously, of course, um, cited in his favor for $10 million compensatory and $5 million for punitive damages
Yeah.
on the
But she
defamation.
also received 2 million.
Yes, for the lawyers deciding that hey, you made up all this concoction, with your friends to do this, and that was not true. So so neither one of them really looked so great. Johnny Depp,
They're both
now looks
guilty of
so
defamation.
yeah. Look, I mean, we kind of know that there was a lot of wrongs on both sides. You know,
Yeah.
and Johnny Depp really needs to clean up his we'll just say his devices of abuse of substances.
Yeah.
Like because that leads to a lot of problems when you're
It
under the
does.
influence of certain things. It it's a trigger.
It does. Yeah. It's a
And
trigger.
look, we're not naive into thinking that they probably both
Mhm.
did wrongs, you know.
Right. That's right. They're both not right.
But Amanda Heard took it a little too far, and really did hurt his career. I mean, she did. She hurt his career. I mean, that is clear. And so the jury made their decisions, and that's what we're living with. So, hopefully they both can pick up the pieces and move on,
And move
and
on. Yeah.
not be miserable when it comes to children, even though, they're
Yeah.
not like, two or anything, but it's still there, so hopefully everybody can move on and do their thing,
Yeah.
and hopefully both of them can work, comfortably out there. I really don't think this should hurt their careers anymore, both of them, because look, when you're with friends and you're with workers and co-workers and stuff,
Yeah.
that's different than a relationship. A relationship
Mm-hmm.
can be toxic and just bring out the badness in everybody, but when
Mm.
you're away from each other, it's quite different. And there are people that have worked with both that have said so, that they're wonderful to work with. I mean, I don't see what the problem, so we just got to get
Yeah.
over it, grow up, and move on.
Right. And move on. I'm glad it's all over.
So am I. Like, now we can just like
It
get
was
this
too
over with.
long
You can go
ongoing.
make a Pirates movie. If I wouldn't do a Pirates movie if I was Johnny Depp until Disney came out and apologized,
Mm,
because they were pretty
okay.
brutal to him. so so
That's another
you know
story, right?
that's a whole nother story. So but I'm sure there'll be there'll be someone that's going to take Johnny Depp, and there's going to be someone
Mhm.
that's going to take Amanda Heard, put them in movies, and everything's going to be fine. But we have some more on that during movie updates. I got some more news on that. But so that is headlines. Again, you know,
Nice.
this is Pop Ascension, and we are ready to roll on another episode. We're pushing like 37 episodes now. Like, this is super
Wow.
fantastic.
Time
37 total.
goes
We had
fast.
16 last year, and we've already got
Yeah.
21 this year. So
Whoa.
so this is exciting,
It
and
is.
and I'm thrilled because we had such a power packed show for you today, and I cannot wait. And let's go into animal news, one of the best segments. Oh, I love animal news.
Yes. Animal news. I love animal news also. Now, in the animal news, a Pakistani pigeon was arrested by Indian law enforcement on suspicion of being a spy. Now, the bird flew over the contentious border and was apprehended
Oh my
due to a
god!
suspicious ring around its ankle, printed with numbers. Now, the numbers were actually the cell phone number of the pigeon's owner. After a thorough investigation, the pigeon was deemed not a threat to national security and was set free and was just an innocent bird, police told Reuters. Now, that's Reuters, that's their news site. Now, this wasn't the first case of an avian espionage in the area. In 2016, a pigeon was taken into Indian custody after it was found with a note threatening Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And that's animal news.
Okay, the first thing is kind of obvious to me. I think
Yeah.
it was a spy, but the spy was from Mordor, carrying the One Ring to
Oh,
rule them all.
wow.
It's the Lord of the Rings bird
Lord.
version. Like, really?
Wow.
You thought a pigeon was spying on you?
Pigeon.
Oh
Wow.
my lord.
Isn't that
Literally.
something?
So he's carrying the One
Wow.
Ring, and you know, he wants to rule the world. Get rid of all humans, you know?
That's what it must be. You think of it that way.
Like, that's one of the best ones. I really truly believe that's one of the
Yeah.
best animal news segments we've had. Like that in itself, because that's the first thing I thought as soon as you said it had a ring on it. Like, I was
Yeah.
I was doing everything possible to contain myself of the excitement of Mordor sending a carrier pigeon.
Right.
Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Oh my god. That is amazing. Amazing. Oh, see, like that's why you need to be here every week, because you never know what we're going to have. And like I
Yeah.
say, every week I like being surprised because I generally do not know any of the topics that Michelle is covering. And what
Mhm.
better than seeing my expression when she announces these segments and goes over it, and I love it. Love it. So you get that instant sight of my reaction, and I can't. That's why I don't want to know everything that she has. Like the same thing with celebrity birthdays and stuff like that. I don't want to know until she
So
reads them off.
surprising, right?
Yes, because it surprises me. So that is animal news. Look, we've already had two great stories, and we still got more to come. More to come.
Yes. So much more
So
to come.
So, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe, like, share, do all the follows, send some bits if
Yeah.
you're on Twitch. Which, if you want to watch us on Twitch, you can go to twitch.tv/RI_broadcasting. You can watch us on Twitter at
Twitter.
Broadcasting RI. You can watch us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. And of course, on Facebook.com/RI Broadcasting. And of course, if you can't watch the show, especially live right
Yeah.
now,
Live.
you can always
Real
listen to us
time.
on the podcast at Anchor, Google, Spotify, Red Circle, Amazon, and TuneIn, and a bunch of others. You can always
Yeah.
find us everywhere. So again, please subscribe. If you're on Twitch, throw some bits, because that's how we pay for the show. That's how we pay
Yeah.
for the show. Um, or if you want to sponsor the show, you know,
Yeah.
if you want to sponsor the show, just simply send us an email at ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com, and we'll send
Mhm.
you all the information you need. So if you want to sponsor the animal news every single show,
Yeah.
you're more than welcome. If you want to sponsor celebrity birthdays or the TV news or the headlines, please
Mhm.
send us an email. We'll give you all the information. You know, it's not very expensive when
Not
you
at
think of
all.
how many people you're going to see that's going to see your ad, because we'll read it off, we'll show the ad,
Yeah.
and so that way even on the podcast they get to hear it as well as seeing it when you're watching the videos. And those videos stay around forever. So
That's right.
it'll be there forever. So, you spend, money on a coffee and donut at your favorite donut shop, which I'm not going to mention because we're not giving them free advertisement anymore. so, so it costs less than that. So, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So,
That's
who
awesome.
wouldn't want to spend like $6 and get your your ad everywhere forever?
Right. Easy as that.
So excited and getting all choked up. So, ooh, all right. So sorry about that. We're gonna move on to some sports news.
That's right. I have a couple of them in sports news. Now, I'm going to start with this one. Now, In San Francisco, Giants manager gave Kapler to skip the national anthem after Uvalde. Now, San Francisco manager Gabe Kapler said Friday he will refuse to take the field for the pregame national anthem going forward following the massacre at the elementary school in Uvalde, Texas. Now, I don't plan on coming out for the anthem going forward until I feel better about the direction of our country, Kapler told reporters Friday before the Giants played the Cincinnati Reds. Now, Kapler elaborated in a blog post published Friday on his website. In the post titled Home of the Brave, he blasts the police response to the massacre as well as the U.S. gun lobbyists and the political status quo. Now, we elect our politicians to represent our interests immediately following this shooting. We were told we needed locked doors and armed teachers. We were given thoughts and prayers. We were told it could have been worse and we just need love, Kapler wrote. Now, but we weren't given bravery and we aren't free, he added. The police on the scene put a mother in handcuffs as she begged them to go and save her children. They blocked parents trying to organize to charge in to stop the shooter, including a father who learned his daughter was murdered while he argued with cops. Now, in the post, Kapler admitted that he felt like a coward for standing for the national anthem. And that's the first sports news. Yeah, so you need me to go into the second? Oh, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Oh, yep. It was on mute.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, will the Raiders sign Colin Kaepernick? Report suggests door is open. Now, while the Raiders have decided to stay mum on how former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick's worked out went Tuesday, reporters continue to release details regarding the situation. Now, NFL Networks and Rappaport had an interesting quote Friday morning. Rappaport reporting on NFL Total Access said the door is open on the Raiders deciding to take a flyer on Kaepernick as a backup to starter Derek Carr. Now, my understanding is he impressed the team. It was also noted that any NFL team that signs Kaepernick will need support from the team's owner. Mark Davis is a supporter of Kaepernick's in recent years. And that's sports news.
Yeah, that's an interesting story because
Yeah.
Kaepernick's best opportunities isn't going to be with the Raiders, unfortunately. Um, it's whether or not teams like Carolina, Seattle, those teams are ones that really could use a starting quarterback. Um, so that's where he really wants to go, is somewhere that still
Yeah.
needs a quarterback.
Mm.
So, but for him to get back into the NFL is step number one. That's step number one. Get back in there.
Step number one.
So, you know, hopefully it's not too late for him. But I still think he can make a team, because I don't think there's no way he shouldn't make a team. I mean, he's still better than a lot of the backups that are out there. So hopefully he does.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens.
See what happens. I'll keep you posted.
All righty. So we've got still we've got movie updates, and
Yeah.
so again, this kind of goes hand in hand with our headlines. Um, so Aquaman 2.
Mm-hmm.
Amber Heard is basically causing a complete revolt of the DC fans, and they have put a petition together. 4.4 million petition signers have
Whoa.
asked DC to eliminate Amber Heard from the movie.
Whoa.
Now mind you, it's already filmed. It's already. I mean, like this is going to be coming out. But she has 10 minutes of airtime in this movie, and they want DC basically to eliminate her from the movie. That's 4.4 million fans.
That's a lot of
That's a lot.
fans.
That's a
Whole
lot
lot.
because you got to think that if they don't want her in the movie, there's a good chance that a lot of those fans don't go see the movie.
Hmm.
So now they are under fire. I can't see them, taking out Amber Heard because she has a contract. And,
Yeah.
she's got to be in the movie. So the fans are out of luck. Now, whether or not they decide not to go see the movie is a whole nother issue, and that could just bury the franchise. I
Oh.
mean that could really do damage to the profitability of Aquaman. So it's going to be interesting um, to see what happens when the movie is finally released and at the theaters if the fans stay away because of that.
Yeah,
So
that'll be interesting.
yes, so that is the movie news. Um, yeah, that was the big movie news that I had. But I got tons of TV updates, and we're gonna go into that
Yeah.
right now. There's a lot. First off, Animal Kingdom, The Boys come back this month. May have already started. Um, Also, Big Brother returning in July to get these summer shows going. And of course, coming in August, on August 21st, Game of Thrones House of the Dragon premieres on HBO.
Oh,
So that's going to be exciting. That means I need to go
exciting.
rewatch Game of Thrones from beginning to end before this comes on. So that
Yeah.
has to be the next show that I watch because I've been like binging Castle.
Oh.
Love Castle. You know, um, Stan Akatic with Nathan Fillion. What a great show! I love that show. Um, so also Percy Jackson and the Olympians. They started filming, I believe it was today when we are doing the show. Today was the first day.
Oh.
Rick Riordan was on set, the writer of Percy Jackson books.
Oh.
Walker Scoble, who is playing Percy. Um, he's fresh off of the movie with Ryan Reynolds, The Adam Project, which was absolutely wonderful. What a great movie! The kid was awesome. He was like a little mini Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah.
just like
Oh,
him. Oh
wow.
my God,
Just like
the kid was awesome. The kid was awesome, and I don't doubt he will be awesome in this.
Yeah.
And Arian Smartry is playing Grover, who was also on the set today. So they were doing some scenes today. So looking forward to that. I like the
What do you
Percy
look forward to?
Jackson movies, so I'm gonna enjoy that. And the final tidbit of TV updates. Do you remember the movie Ted?
Yeah.
The little cute vulgar teddy bear.
Uh-huh.
Well, Seth MacFarlane is developing TED TV.
Really?
with Modern Family's Paul Corrigan and Brad Walsh. It's going to be a new TV show, and it's going to be like a midquill between the two movies of Ted,
Oh, okay.
and it's going to have a lot of referencing back to when they were teenagers in the like
Uh,
1993, I believe.
uh-huh.
Um, Max Burholder will be the teen John.
Oh,
So who, Mark Wahlberg made the character, you know, John in the movies. So this kid Max Burholder is going to be playing the teenage John. Um, it will also feature Georgia Wiggum, Scott Grimes, and Alana Urbach. So TED TV is coming. Can't wait for that.
oh.
That's got to be on like HBO or something. It can't possibly be on regular TV. Can't possibly,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
if they want Ted to be Ted, you can't put it
Mhm.
on Fox or ABC or anything like that. That's
Right.
not happening.
Mhm.
And with
Mhm.
McFarlane, always he works a lot with Fox, so I'm curious to see where this is going to air. So so that'll be pretty interesting, of course. So
Yeah,
yeah, so
very interesting.
that is TV updates. That's pretty exciting.
Updates.
And we always have something going. Look, if you're watching the show, please, by all means, post some comments. We'll get them on. We love having comments. So please do that. We
Yeah.
still have a lot more to go. I mean, we're only really halfway through. We're halfway
Right.
through right now.
Halfway
So,
through.
um, so let's get everybody going. Let's get everybody going. But we got some celebrity news. Celebrity news. What you
Yes.
got for us?
Oh, yes. Some celebrity news. Let me pull it up. Now, Steven Tyler.
Oh,
Now, Steven Tyler, he returns to rehab, promoting cancellation of Aerosmith's Las Vegas residency return. Now, Aerosmith's frontman Steven Tyler has returned to rehab, prompting the cancellation of the band's upcoming Las Vegas residency. Now, Tyler has worked on his sobriety for years. He relapsed while undergoing pain management for recent foot surgery. Tyler has voluntarily entered rehab to concentrate on his health and recovery. The flamboyant Tyler, 74, has spoken often about his lifelong addiction struggles. In 2014, he told a group of drug court graduates in Maui, I am a drug addict and alcoholic and fighting it every day. And that is celebrity news.
yeah,
Get
that's
well,
too. It's too
Steven
bad.
Tyler.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
get well.
please get well.
It's
Yeah,
like, I mean, at least he's trying to get help. And look, we're we're not naive. We know what the rock
yeah,
world is about.
that's
Sex,
right.
drugs, rock and roll. I mean, that is
Mm,
a statement for a reason.
that's real, yeah.
And I mean, you can only imagine how many years it went uncontrolled,
Wow, yeah.
and to fight that, like, I mean, even if he started fighting it in the 90s, you're still
Oh,
talking 30 plus years
oh yeah.
of abuse. So it's not easy. And he's had relapses, and we all know. I mean, but he's
Hmm.
still trying. At least he's
Yeah, at
trying.
least he's trying.
And he's 74. He's not getting any younger. So hopefully he does
Yeah.
pull it together and finally kicks the habit. And
Yes, and get well
because we want him
again.
around a long time. I mean,
The fans are waiting. And
Yeah,
how goes the
Aerosmith
tour
is
so far?
yeah, Aerosmith's an iconic band,
Oh yeah.
you know. So wish them a lot of luck. Wish them a lot
Yeah,
of
lots
luck.
of luck.
Oh, that brings us to the one and only celebrity birthdays.
Celebrity birthdays. Yeah,
We are
celebrity
cruising
birthdays.
along. As great as this show is,
Cruising
it's like
along.
you know,
That's
we're
right.
getting right through it, right through it.
That's right. Now, actor and singer, best known for being an improvisational comedian. And on Who Line Is It Anyway?
Oh,
He later hosted his own daytime talk show, as well as the game shows Don't Forget the Lyrics and the 2009 revival of Let's Make a Deal. In 2017, he played Aaron Burr in the Chicago production of Hamilton and Wayne Brady as Lola in Kinky Boots from November 2015 to March 2016. And that is Wayne Brady.
yeah,
TV
he's
actor.
funny.
He is
He's
50 today.
wow, wow. He looks good.
He looks great. Yes.
Jesus.
Fantastic. Very talented guy.
Yes, he is.
Television producer who went in front of the cameras to host Watch What Happens Live, becoming the first openly gay late night talk show host. And that is Andy Cohen. He is 54 today.
Oh,
He
Andy
is so
Cohen.
handsome. Andy Cohen. Yes, he's great to watch as a host. I've watched his
He's
late
a
night
funny guy
show.
too.
Yeah, very funny. Now, actor best known for his co-starring role in the widely popular TV series Prison Break. He
Oh,
later played Captain Cold in the series Legends of Tomorrow and Captain Cold in The Flash. And that's Wentworth Miller. He is 50 today.
and let me tell you, he was awesome as Captain
Oh,
Cold.
yeah.
Let me tell you. Oh my God,
Mhm.
he's got that dry humor that is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, not everyone can pull off dry humor, right?
No, no, but he does it
No.
perfectly.
Ah. Now, American wrestler who became the WWE World Champion in 2016, he was also a three-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion during his time in Total Nonstop Action, wrestling from 2002 to 2013. He later signed to WWE's SmackDown brand. AJ Styles, he is 45.
AJ Styles.
Now, Argentinian forward, also known as Elkan Aquera, who joined Manchester City in 2011 after scoring 74 goals in 175 appearances for Athletic Madrid between 2006 and 2011. He debuted for the Argentinian national team in 2006, and that's Sergio Aguero, soccer player. He is 34.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Now, Australian batsman who has been ranked as one of the best test batsmen in the world, captaining the Australian squad. In all three formats of the team, he received the most prestigious award in Australian cricket, the Allan Border Medal in 2015. Cricket player Steve Smith is 33.
There we go. Some
Yeah.
Aussies. Love it.
Ah, ah, all the sports people. Now, star forward who became the all-star leading scorer for the U.S. women's soccer team. She helped the team win gold at the 2012 Summer Olympics by scoring 5 goals in 6 games. Now, and also helped lead the team to a World Cup title in 2015. Soccer player Abby Wambach is 42 today.
Yeah, she's a legend.
Yeah,
A
she's a
legend.
legend. Right. Now, he played the role of Howard Stark in the film Captain America, the first Avenger. His other film credits include The History Boys, The Devil's Double, Warcraft, and Mamma Mia. He later starred in the AMC series Preacher. Dominic Cooper is 44.
Wow. Yeah, I actually love that movie Warcraft. That was a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
movie.
I had a feeling you would love that movie.
Yeah,
I know
I
it.
did. I enjoyed it. It wasn't going to win
Yeah.
any Oscar or anything like that, but it was
Uh,
very entertaining. I really liked it. And
yeah.
he was good in it. He's good. Well, he's good in all
Mhm.
of the stuff he's been in. So, you know.
Right. Now born Joseph Glenn Herbert, he is a stand-up comic who made his presence more nationally known by appearing in Chelsea lately as a panelist.
Hmm.
Now, on occasion, and also appearing on the Adam Carolla show, and that's comedian Joy Coy.
Ah, now
Yes,
I know.
yes. And for some reason, I didn't put his, I didn't put his age down.
It's okay. He's not going to
Yeah.
complain.
Right. I may look up later. Um, Known for his appearances on such Australian television programs as Good News Week and Thank God You're Here, this comedian and screen actor also co-wrote and starred in 2006 sports film titled Footy Legends. And that's Anne Dew. That she's 45 today.
All right.
Now, American actress who rose to prominence through her roles as Nadia on The Messengers and Simone on Star. She has performed numerous songs on Star, including I Can Be, Break Your Chest, and Bring Me. Now, TV actress Britney O'Grady, she is 26 today.
Very talented to do, a variety of different types of roles.
It
Anytime,
certainly is.
yeah, anytime that you're an actress and you actually do the singing, I mean, you're
Right.
you're basically a star in two different, fields, music and acting. So that
Uh-huh.
is not easy to master. I'll tell you, it's not easy.
It's not easy. And by the way, Joy Coy is 51 today.
Oh,
Now, well known for his charting project, Chasing Down a Dream, featuring the lead single Don't Mind If I Do, this hip hop artist also released projects titled Dream Big, Traveling Local, and The Rise Rapper. Futuristic is 30.
nice. Futuristic.
Actor best known for his role on the television series Heroes, he was also cast as Spock on the 2009 Star Trek reboot. TV actor Zachary Quinto is 45 today.
He plays a great Spock.
Yeah,
He's good.
great actor, right? Now, he became known for his roles in Dodgeball, a true underdog story, and Live Free or Die Hard. His roles in Alvin and the Chipmunks, Ed and Accepted bolstered his fame. Movie actor Justin Long.
Yeah, look, his roles his roles are all over the place. He does so many
Uh,
different things. It's crazy. And I'll tell
yeah.
you, Dodgeball. As soon as you mentioned that Dodgeball movie, I just couldn't. All I could see is if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Right, right, right.
It was just hilarious. It was hilarious, and I like Justin Long. He's a good actor.
Yes, and he's 44 today.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he's a good actor. Now, most notable for starring in Disney Channel's Bizarre Rock, she also had a recurring role on the series Best Friends whenever and was featured as Ling Quan in the film Bad Words. TV actress Madison Hu.
Madison who?
HU, right?
I couldn't help that one. I couldn't help that
Right? Who? Madison? I knew you had to make that joke. And she's 20 today.
one. She got a long career ahead of her.
Yeah, long career. Now, born Lester Napoleon Green, and better known as a stage name for Beetlejuice. Now, he frequent Howard Stern. Now, he's participated in Killers of Comedic Tour, and that's comedian Beetlejuice. He is 54 today.
Beetlejuice.
And that is celebrity birthdays.
That's his name, Beetlejuice?
No, his name is Lester Napoleon Green.
Oh, yeah, but his stage name,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
But the stage name, yeah, that's
I'm gonna have to look that up. I want to see how funny he is.
yeah. I've seen him on a lot of memes too. So
Well, that is quite the list.
quite the list, right? Now, who did you choose for the best?
Yeah.
Celebrity
Well, I guess saying that someone's a legend, you kind of have to go with that. I mean, I didn't really say something like that about anybody else on the list, even though, they're all talented people.
Right. Yes, of course.
But I did say Abby Wambach was a legend, and she is a legend especially, in women's sports. I mean, what she has done for women is just astronomical. Like,
Yeah.
look, she's probably the best USA-born soccer player to ever play. Period. So with that being said, Abby Wambach wins for the celebrity birthdays.
Happy
She is the
birthday
winner.
to all the celebrities.
Absolutely, that was enjoyable. I remember when they won that gold too. I was watching.
Yeah.
And I also was watching when they won the World Cup. So I remember the dominance of that USA team was just unbelievable, and we've had some great players. Everyone from Mia Hamm to Hope Solo. So USA women's soccer team. All of you are actually winners in my mind. So, you can share the glory with Abby, and you're the winner. So, woo! So we are in that home stretch.
Yes.
I do want to bring up before we go into the new music, the Oklahoma hospital with another shooting.
Yeah. Terrible.
It's just getting out of hand. And when you mentioned Gabe Kapler wanting to protest, the national anthem, not coming out for it, something really does have to be done. Like, we can't keep, kicking the can down the street, and wait for the next president to do it, because it never happens because of, the political parties can't get out of their way. So something has to be done, and people really start needing to voice their opinions, and making sure that you call your congressman and your senators, you know, you need to call them and let them know what you feel. So
That's right.
that's the only way it's gonna help. You got to call. You got to call and let them know. So
That's
so
the
that
only
is my
way.
yeah, exactly. So something's got to get done, and it's just getting out of hand. So
Yes. And my condolences to the family,
absolutely.
friends. It's been a
Yep.
rough news several weeks already.
Yes, it has. So let's go into some new music. There was actually
Mhm.
quite a bit that caught my eye.
Ooh.
Um, first, Bruce Hornsby, Flicted. I'm assuming it's apostrophe flicted, so it's like
Oh,
afflicted.
okay. Yeah.
Wilco. Do you remember Wilco?
Who
Cruel
was that?
Country. He's got a new album. Sean Paul.
Oh,
Sean
yeah.
Paul, Scorcher. I didn't get to listen to
Uh,
that, so I'm hoping there's going to be some good stuff on there, so I can feature something
yeah.
in my list next week.
Hmm.
And I don't know how true this is. um, Christina Aguilera has two albums being released at the same time. Aguilera and
Oh, you
La
broke up a little bit. Say that again.
oh Christina Aguilera has Aguilera and La Tormenta. I don't know if they had
Uh,
older
you
albums just
tried the
being
Spanish?
I, trying La
Yeah.
Tormenta. La Tormenta.
Oh,
So there's two. Doesn't sound right. Maybe one's a remake, or maybe they're both remade from the past. I don't know, but that's
yeah.
what they said. They
Maybe.
had two of them being released. I don't know. So
Oh,
and last but not least, Def Leppard. Def
Def
Leppard.
Leppard.
New
What?
album, Diamond Diamond Star Halos.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's coming
And
back.
let me tell you, I listened to that whole album.
The whole album?
The whole
I'll get
album.
to think about it.
Oh my god. My album of the year.
Of the year.
Of the year.
Whoa.
Of the year. And this funny thing is, it's like when you listen to it,
Mhm.
there's a couple of songs that you can really get that old Def Leppard feel to it,
Oh, okay.
but it sounds so new
Sounds new.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it's and there's a couple of songs, that are very catchy. It has that catchiness, like "Pour Some Sugar on Me,"
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's some of that kind of feel. Not doesn't sound
Right.
anything like "Pour Some Sugar on Me," but it's got that catchiness,
Yeah.
and like this album's pretty good. It's really
Whoa.
good. It's really good, and I
Gotta
enjoyed it.
check
There's
it
some
out.
power ballads, everything. So you gotta check that out if you were a Def Leppard fan or a rock music fan, you'll like this. You'll like this. So
Yeah.
song check. Song
You're a little
check.
frozen.
Oh, I'm frozen.
Uh,
Uh oh.
yeah. Okay. There you. Uh-oh.
Uh oh. I'm
Uh-oh.
not frozen on mine.
Okay. Yeah, I see you now.
Yeah, I think we're having some difficulties in our connection.
Because I just saw
So
a message. Yeah, about the streaming.
yeah, so we got to get this
Oh,
done. So,
yes.
what is your first song, Michelle? What is your first
Well,
song?
my first song is by One Republic. I Ain't Worried, from the soundtrack of Top Gun Maverick. Now, it's an up-tempo song, a happy, lighthearted song. The whistling is great, incorporating into the music. And that's One Republic. I Ain't Worried.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
I like One Republic.
Yeah, I like them too. I love
And I
them
was just gonna
mostly.
say I don't admit that in public. Ha!
Oh,
But again, that would be not true because I just did it and it's worldwide.
Yeah.
All right, so my first song, Michelle,
Mhm.
Post Malone featuring Doja Cat. I
Oh.
feel very fortunate that I got to listen to this song because it hasn't been released yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's I Like You.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I
All
like
right.
Post Malone's music, and this did
Oh,
not
yeah, me
disappoint. It
too.
is very very good, and
Yes.
it's amazing that any other week this probably would have been the last one I mentioned,
Uh-huh.
but this week there are two other songs that I had to put them after Post Malone. So
Oh.
it only gets better from
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
Song number 2.
Well, song number two is Post Malone.
Oh, oh,
But it's a different song. It's Hangout Music, and he sung it live. And he released it 6 days ago. Now, he don't disappoint. Just like he said, he
no, he
never
doesn't.
disappoints
Nope.
with his lyrically flow alongside music, and he's a great performer. And that's Post Malone performing
Ah,
Hangout Music.
yeah. So
And
he'll have
check it
another
out
one.
live.
Yeah, he'll have another one coming. In a day or two. Trust
Oh
me.
yeah.
That I Like
Yeah,
You will
he's
be out
always
in a
good.
day or two.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So,
he's great.
all right, my second song,
Your second song.
Calum Scott,
Oh, okay.
Boys in the Street. So,
Hmm.
so I don't know much about Calum Scott.
Uh-huh.
He seems like a country singer because it was a country ballad. Um, I don't know his background. I don't know anything about him. But the song that he's singing, to me, he's singing about either himself or somebody that is gay. And he
Oh,
tells a
I
story of his father not accepting it and insulting him and degrading him through all this time. And he sings about
wow.
this. It is so moving in Pride Month.
Oh
And we haven't
yeah.
mentioned that, but that's why this song to me had to be known. So if you are celebrating Pride in any way,
Mm.
whether you're part of that community or people that's part of that community or whatever, it doesn't even really matter. It shouldn't even matter. It
It
should not
shouldn't.
matter what what you like and what you
Right.
dislike. But
True. Love is
boys
love. Right?
boys in the street is
Mhm.
fantastic, and the
Oh,
story is heart wrenching.
oh,
Because you feel his pain. You're just listening
wow.
to that
That's
story,
a
and
good
it
song
is
then.
it is it is hard. It is hard to listen to, and I think everyone that watches this show needs to go listen to that song.
Oh
Calum
yeah.
Scott, Boys in the Street. You gotta
Oh,
check it out.
gotta check
Absolutely
it out.
must.
Yeah. It's gonna
Song.
reach a lot of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. It is, and it's going to be big this month. It's going to be big. This is going to be a huge song.
Mhm.
So, song number 3, Michelle.
Well, song number three is by Magnetech X6 and You. Now, I never heard of the
Me?
group. And
I
You.
sing on this?
And it's called Tam Tam Tam.
Tam, tam, tam.
It's like an 80s light feel. Vocals and music reminds me of 100% 80s sound. So check it out, give it a shot. Magnetech X6 and You, Tam Tam Tam.
I'm going to check that out. Definitely.
Yes.
All right. My third song, like as if it's not a surprise, it's Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
And let me tell you, I probably could have chosen 4 or 5 different songs from that
Right.
album. Um, but I went with Kick.
Okay.
And let me tell you, the song rocks. It's this is one of the songs that I was telling you about that has that catchiness, like a pour some sugar on me.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't sound anything like that song, but it is that catchy and it's that effective of a song.
Ooh. Gotta
Um,
check it out.
I'll tell
Then.
you, it is so good. It's so good. Um, but I will tell you, Joe Elliott looks really, really old. So if you
Oh,
see the video, you may not even recognize him.
may not recognize
That's
them.
how much of a difference he looks.
Oh
So,
wow.
um,
Unrecognizable. Yeah.
yeah, he looks like the rest of the band really doesn't look that old.
Uh-huh.
He looks old. He
Oh
looks old.
wow.
And they are older. I mean, let's face it, they're,
Yeah.
60s, 70s probably.
But
They've
they
been
still
around a
good
long
looking
time.
60s and 70s. Could be hard
Yes,
parting.
I know, but oof, because he wasn't like a bad-looking guy, back in the day. Like,
Okay.
age is not
He's
done
not
well for
aging
him.
well.
No, he's not.
He's not.
But
Oh.
the voice is still there. The music is still
Okay.
there, so I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just when I saw that they had a new album out, I was like, yes, yes.
Oh wow.
As excited as I was about the Scorpions and Joan Jett
Yeah.
and all those other Brian Adams, coming
Oh
back from
yeah.
the
All
'80s.
coming back, right?
When I saw Def Leppard, I was like, oh my god, because Def Leppard is one
Hmm.
of my favorite rock bands. You know,
Yeah.
them, Queen, Styx, Foreigner. That's and Huey Lewis in the News. Those are my favorites.
That's your
So
favorite.
and Van Halen. I forgot Van Halen. Sorry,
Hmm.
late great Eddie.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, this album is so good. So you gotta check out Kick, Def Leppard. Um, check out that
Uh,
album because I know there's some songs on there that you'll love. There's some really
oh yeah.
powerful
Definitely check
ballads
it
on
out.
there. Oof. It is just a
Really good.
masterpiece. What a masterpiece for a comeback.
Wow. For a
Definitely.
comeback.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So I wish them
Definitely
well.
thinking.
I know they had a the tour. I forgot who they Motley. I think it might have been Motley Crue they were touring with. So
Hmm.
all those '80s bands, they're probably all together, just doing the grand tours. You know, so
Right. Yep.
so that is that. We have
That's
capped off
it.
another show, and we kept it under an hour.
Under
A
an hour. Now
miracle, a
that's a
miracle.
miracle for us.
It is. It's a miracle.
Like
So,
2 minutes.
you know,
Under an
and we've
hour.
had it all. We've had it all.
Yes.
I think this was
Yeah.
one of our best shows ever. I mean, we
Yeah.
had the ticker down there. Now I can have fun with that and giving you guys all kinds of. Maybe
Mhm.
you can put some sort of a contest up there.
Oh
See how much
yeah.
the fans know. You know, and
Mhm.
that we're gonna have some
That's
fun
right.
with that. We have that opening little theme song. You
Oh
know,
yes.
that
That's
was
fun.
exciting.
Love
You
it.
know,
Love
it's
it.
not the greatest. But
It's not.
it is.
It's
What I
something
could
good
do.
for the beginning.
It's what I could do.
And you did
I did.
it.
I did. You
You
know,
did
made
it.
that music, and it feels good. It feels good. So, the powerful tools of a music program. There we go.
There you go.
So, Michelle, I'm so glad that you're here and you got
Glad to
to
be
see
here
that
also.
opening. You
Yes.
know, that is, I'm sure you're going to be on Facebook talking about that with the fans. So get on that Facebook. Just go to at Michelle Pop Ascension.
That's right.
If I can find it on here with all these graphics now, that would be nice. Here it is, right
Michelle
here. So it's right
Ascension.
there. Boom.
Okay.
Facebook.com/Michelle Pop Ascension. Get on there. Talk to Michelle. I'm on there once in a while, probably like once a week. I'm on there. Um, just checking out everything that Michelle does. Like she does a lot for the show, and that's why the show is number one on our YouTube. And
Number
you know,
one.
and as far as
Mhm.
shows on Facebook, it is number two behind Sports Unfolded. You
There you
know,
go. Not
so
bad.
no,
We
it's
only been
not.
doing it for 7 months, so
I know. I know. That's the
you
great
know
thing. It can
that's the
only
great
go up
thing.
from here. So again, if you want to sponsor the show, and believe me, you'll want to sponsor the show because it's going somewhere fast. Like there are shows that have been around for years that don't get the views that we do. So
That's true.
so yeah. Yeah.
That's right. The late
And
in the new shows, we get a lot of
yes,
views.
ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com to sponsor the show. Please send us an email. We'll give you the information. It is very, very easy to, make a graphic and we can play it during the show and, you know, and read it off and you got yourself viewers that are going to see it. So if you got a website online, you can advertise that. You can basically advertise pretty much anything. You
That's
know,
right.
pretty much anything. But
Right.
it's got to be family oriented. So
Yes.
so so
Family friendly.
no X-rated sites can be a sponsor. We're family friendly. So
That's right.
again, follow us, subscribe, like, share. Sharing is so important. It is very important to the lifeline
Sharing
of
is
the show.
caring.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Facebook.com/RI underscore broadcast. Nope, Rhode Island RI Broadcasting, Twitch.tv /RI underscore broadcasting, and of course, Twitter at Broadcasting RI. And of course, as always, you can listen to the podcast on Amazon, Google, Spotify, Anchor, TuneIn, Red Circle, and a bunch
That's
more.
right.
Find
Bunch
us.
more.
If we're not
So
on
much.
it, tell us to
So
get
many
on it.
platforms.
So we'll be
That's right.
there.
We'll be
So
there.
so yeah. And Michelle, that's the show. We will see everybody next
So,
week. Thank you for being here.
thank you. Bye bye.